You are now listening to Serious Minds RN TV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RN TV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
Greetings, everyone. Once again, it's Professor Griff, and we're right here on Serious Minds RN TV. All right. RN, radio and television, I guess. I don't know. Until it moves up to film and other things, I don't know. We're going to keep it right here for right now. We're going to keep it locked. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, shout out to the Serious Minds family on IG. Shout out to the Serious Minds family, of course, right here. Randy R. Peace. What's good, man? I thought I saw your name today. Didn't you order something, bro? Anyway, Little Goddess, what's good? Where you at? Quan S. All right, Hassan Burton, what's good with you, bro? All right. Anyway, in the meantime, in between time, we're going to be talking about, I don't know why I didn't know. I do know why I labeled this, We're Human Too. And it's a very interesting statement from Simone Biles, who's dropped out of the Olympics. Just basically said, look, I think my health is a lot more important. And right now, I think this is the decision I need to make. I don't want to kind of mess up the chances for the other team members to reach their goal, which is the gold, which is the gold standard, and for the Olympics. So she decided to take care of herself because I think she's a lot of us are looking at ourselves and like, you know something, we need to take a lot better care of ourselves. Okay. Well, we're going to be talking about all of that. I want to thank everyone for donating to the platform, especially on the Cash App, which is $Professor Griff. If you would like to donate whatever it is food stamps, Captain Crunch coupons, Frosted Flakes, vegan toothpicks, napkins, I don't know, dollar, dime, some time, resources, whatever you want to donate, hit me up and let's make it happen, family. All right. That's $ Professor Griff on the Cash App. I think that's the best way to donate. All right, family. Like I said, you can support the platform by getting some product. It's a Serious Minds Brain Tonic. Of course, I had to rebottle it for right now until the other bottles come in. Double B, what's good with you, bro? All right. Serious Minds Brain Tonic in the red, black, and green bottle. And, of course, the Resurrection Formula. All right, brothers, when that thing happened like 3:30 in the morning, you get the elbow in the ribs or ashy feet hit your leg, and you be like, oh, okay, for real, man, that's how it's going to work. And you like unprepared, yeah, you got to reach over in the drawer and say, yeah, hold on for a second. I don't expect you to take some of this, jump on the floor, start doing push-ups and sit-ups or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, the Resurrection Formula will help. For real. All right, family. All right. Mental health. Is there a difference between mental health and mental illness? We got to talk about that. We also need to thank everyone that have contacted me to put a commercial up, and I've played their commercials. The whole entrepreneurial spirit has to be in full effect. They're about to shut the country down again, yet again, making this mandatory jab thing. So family, study. Seriously. The devil's going to be the devil, 365. Seriously. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. All right? But as y'all know, the devil plans and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners. All right? Anyway, in the meantime, between time, there's some birthdays coming up. My daughter's birthday's on the 2nd. My granddaughter's birthday's on the 13th. It's all kind of Leos. There are people I'm discovering that are Leos. Chuck D's birthday is on the 1st. Swally Lee, my nephew's birthday is on the 1st. Yeah. But Leo's a different kind of person. Now you got two different kinds of Leos. You got the softer kind of Leos, and then you got the other Leos. But we'll talk about that at another time. Next week we're going to be talking about we're going to go across the seas. I want to talk about Cuba. Not across the seas, but down through the islands and that kind of thing. I want to talk about Haiti. Yeah, I want to talk about Ethiopia, that region. All right. So that's all next week. Soleil is coming on Monday, and she's going to take over that for this week, next week, pardon me, that Melanin Mondays medicine with Aisha Rock. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, between time. Oh, okay. Hassan Burton, your grandchild, born days in August. Yeah. Some summer babies, man, that was born. All right. All right. So let's talk, family. Let me see. I am going to share my screen and let's talk. Share screen. Pop. Here we go. Okay.
Disbelief.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll get back to that in a minute then. But if we could go back and if you could tell me a little bit about your story before you came to France.
Why is it
How old
not?
were you when you
Hold on,
started
family.
riding cycling?
Hold on.
When I was
Hold on. I have a little
in
technical
Iran, that I
difficulty.
learned
Hold on.
cycling. But when I returned Afghanistan, I didn't know there is a federation of cycling that works for the women.
Okay, it's going
But
through here.
I was in
Output,
11th
input.
class
Yes.
in 2011. Federation of Cycling organized a race between
All right. Anyway, we're human too. Simone Biles highlights the importance of mental health in an Olympics withdrawal. So she withdrew from the Olympics, and our sister Osaka withdrew also. I don't know about that, Ernie. I have to humbly disagree with you. So Ernie, look at the 9 areas of people activity, right? And inside the 9 areas of people activity, I believe the second or third one is entertainment. Everything, all of this is political. I saw a movie recently called Race. How many people seen the movie Race? With the story of Jesse Owens going up against, Adolf Hitler. And it was very political because it meant something for the people. It meant something for the American people, black people. It meant something for people in America. It meant something to the government. And it sent a message that we even talk about to this day, Ernie. So I think it's more than a game, bro. It's a lot deeper than that. They play politics out via the games. But we have to be able to look beyond the veil in order to understand the subtle implications of these international games. So Ernie, real quick, you have my book, Symbology, right? Hold on. I think I have a copy of my own book. So yeah, when I was putting this book together and I started doing research, right? And I started doing research. So as you can see, the Illuminati versus the Illuminati, and there is a difference. I started going over signs and symbols. As y'all can see, the book is laced with signs and symbols that I break down. All right. Do y'all mind if I give y'all a few of the examples of what I'm talking about, Ernie? Do y'all mind real quick? Okay. For example, when you look at the Pepsi sign, all right, you read the Pepsi sign this way, right? But if you take the book and you turn the Pepsi can upside down, this way it says Pepsi, but when you turn the can upside down, it says is dead. But who is dead? What is dead? And then you start to decode the symbols that's on the Pepsi can, and then it gets a lot deeper. All right, so deeper than that, Ernsta, when you take the Heineken bottle, right? When you take the Heineken bottle, you put 2 Heineken bottles together. As you can see, it gives you the picture of a buttocks, sexualizing people without them even knowing. The way they position the bottles in advertising and with music. All right, you see the symbol here, right? The way they position the bottles. It looks like a penis coming, in a vagina right here. Let me see. And of course, you'll already know this one, where they hid the penis inside of the ice cubes in the Coke bottle. All right. It says feel the curves. And this is what it looks like. You see the young man about to wrap his mouth around the penis. So I break down that kind of stuff, and then studying, of course, y'all already noticed when the Monster drink spells out 666. The Sun Kiss can, the way it's spelled, it doesn't spell Sun Kiss. It spells Sin, S-I-N, Kiss. All right. If you can't see it, you got to get the book. The book is called Symbology. I'm giving Ernie some tidbits. All right. So when my point is, when I was putting together the book, I ran across some research dealing with the political implications of signs and symbols. Because a picture's worth 1,000 words, and signs and symbols are worth 1,000 pictures. All right. So with that being said, I looked at the symbol of the Olympic Games. Somebody tell me, what is the symbol for the Olympic Games? Come on, I'm still waiting. Six rings. Thank you. Beautiful black skin. Thank you. It's reminiscing of the Audi symbol, right? But what, Shawnee, it's more than 3 rings. I think it's 6 rings. It might be. I think they keep adding rings. I'm not sure. But what is the ring? Write this down, family. What is the ring of power? Write that down. Ring of power. Put it in your phone. Matter of fact, go to YouTube, go to the search bar, and put in ring of power, and tell me what comes up. Can somebody do that real quick before I move on? Tell me what comes up. Regina Cofield, what's good with you? Tell me what comes up. So in advertising, according to Tom Burrell, with the Burrell Advertising Agency and other people that do this kind of work, when you look at the rings, it's based on black and white magic, dealing with the worship of Saturn, the black magic. All right. So when you talk about rings, if you look at the Saturn symbol, you see the rings. Target as the ring within the ring, the circle within a circle within a circle. Triple A has the ring around the ring. What ritual do you go through when you propose to your girlfriend if you want to marry her? It's a proposal. I'm proposing. What does the word proposed mean? So when you take the ring and you put it on her finger and you get down on one knee forming the double square Freemasonry, what is all this for? Why are we going through all of the rituals? All right. So did anybody look up the Ring of Power? Who found it? Who went to YouTube? Come on, somebody help me out. Did y'all look it up? Who looked it up? Somebody raise their hand. The Ring of Power on YouTube. Put in Ring of Power. So then we talk about Satanism and Saturn worship. The ring. All right. The ring. What is the language that they use to speak to one another? Right? Boxers, when you get in the ring, is it actually a ring? Come on now. It's the squared circle, right? What's with the language? What is with the occult black and white magic? What is with the language? So the certain rings of power connected together, all right, in an alliance. So once we do a deep dive, y'all better stop getting surface on me. Don't get surface on me, y'all. Come on. Yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings, but that's surface. I'm trying to give you all a little bit something deeper than that. Thank you very much, little goddess, for doing the research. The ring of power. All right. It's a lot deeper than what we think on the surface. When we start studying the interlocking rings of power from different nations coming together to put these games on. So basically what I'm saying in a nutshell, Ernsta, is when these powerful nations and countries get together to interlock those rings, all right, and then they set the games off through a ritual by carrying the torch, the light. What is the light? Who are the light bearers? The Illuminati is the light bearers. Look up the definition of what the Illuminati is. I'm not trying to get super deep tonight, but I'm just saying, family. Why do they got to light the torch? Why do they got to light the flame in order to start the games? Who are they giving homage to? Holders of the light. Who are the holders of the light? Come on, fam. Come on. Come on. This ain't that damn deep where y'all can't handle it. Y'all got it. Who are the holders of the light? Y'all know who the holders are. I put it in the book. Who are the holders of the light? Who are the holders of the light? All of this is jam-packed in this book, Symbology. We need to take our time and study. Who are your, we even say it in our language, am I right? We say, I have a circle of friends. I don't have a square of friends because a square won't be allowed in your circle because he's a square. He's boring. He's goofy. But you have a circle of friends, right or wrong? Right? You have a circle of friends. Well, I'm just breaking down some things that's in my book to my man Ernie over here. The Illuminati versus the Illuminati. And thank you, Primo Ben Israel. Holders of the light is Lucifer. They are the holders of the light. The Illuminati. Anyway, it gets a lot deeper than that. When we talk about occultism, we talk about signs and symbols. We're talking about, I mean, I could go on forever and break down what the circle represents, and then the interlocking circles. Once we start digging deeper into the history of the Olympic Games. All right, I'm going to put this aside. One day we'll just kind of do a deep dive into this. All right. Anyway. All right, family. All right. So we're human too. Simone Biles highlights the importance of mental health in the Olympics withdrawal. What is the difference between mental health and mental illness? Or is there a difference? Or should there be a difference? We also have to focus on ourselves, she says. Who is considered, and Simone Biles is considered the greatest gymnast of all time. So just before I read the article and do a deeper dive into this family, hold on, let me take that off the screen. Quan, what's good with you? All right, there we go. All right, so what is going on with the Olympics and sports in general that they apply? Okay, Quan, I got you. It's what's going on in the Olympics that they apply so much pressure on athletes to the point where some athletes end up doing drugs. some athletes just can't take it to the point where they just, yeah, they train. I think they train for 4 years to enter into the Olympics. It becomes a lifestyle, part of their life. And then to get to this point and bow out. Simone Biles knew she was carrying a lot when she walked into the gymnastics center in Tokyo on Tuesday. As the face of the U.S. Olympic team, she was shouldering her country's gold medal hope. See what I mean, Ernie? It's political. She was carrying the weight of her team, her people, the American people, the nation, and just athletes in general, especially black women athletes. Carrying all of that on your shoulder and then having to do press and then they expect you to perform, that is a lot. That's a lot. I see you, Regina Cofield. I got you. That is a lot for a young woman to take on her shoulders. All right. As the greatest gymnast of all time, she was toting expectations for athletic dominance and repeated brilliance. Athletic dominance and often repeated brilliance. Do they really care about her, or do they just want the goal? Or they just want the symbol and what it means? Yeah, we didn't red 404 _ red _ G. We didn't do a deep dive into the book. I just went over a few things, but I got you. Prometheus stole the light from the gods. I got you. So we just kind of touched on some things. There's a lot I could have went over. It used to take me 3 hours to go through this lecture with this information because it's a lot here. All right. We have to start putting human beings over this material. Someone brought that to my attention recently because they say, I remember back in the day, you used to be very dismissive. I said, yeah, I have very little patience for bullshit and just people that, and as I got older, I was starting to see a lot of BS from a lot of people. So I started cutting people off and I was very dismissive. But this is why when we meet people, it's best we deal with the substance of the person and not the symbolism. Oh, they could be very fine, very shapely, very cute, all of these things. He could be very muscular, very handsome, all of this kind of stuff, but it's the substance instead of the symbolism. I'm going to say that again in English. Maybe I need a DJ to help me. We need the substance over the symbolism. So many times from sisters and nieces and cousins and female friends of mine, oh, he cute, but he ain't shit. It's like, well, let's deal with the substance of the man then. Let's get beyond the cute and deal with the substance. All right. So, and I think that's very important when it comes to understanding black athletes at a young age having to pull back and be like, no, my health is a lot more important. And then deeper than just my health, because they're in shape, but my mental health is a lot more important than that. So we can all speculate. We can all say what we have to say in our heads, criticize. I've even heard and seen some people condemned her, but we won't know. We're not in her shoes. Have you ever? You won't know because you've never really had that kind of pressure put on you like that. For real. So yeah. So you're right, Joel Armstrong. She even dumbed down her performance in order to kind of, Red 404, she dumbed down her performance so that others can compete. And why would she have to do that? So she said, we're human too. What does she mean by that? We're human too. Did anyone else ever look at her as not human? Unless you're manufacturing and cloning these kind of people to go perform, scrutinizing every little move. No, you're right, Shawnee, 2934. So many times we throw people away and not help them work on themselves. We just don't help them work on themselves. We throw them away. So the mental health aspect of competing, not only in the Olympics, I saw the face of who was the brother, man, who took the shot, and it was just an air ball with 2 seconds left on the Brooklyn Nets, I think. Brooklyn team. The Brooklyn, what is his name, man? I ain't really into basketball, but I should know his name. What's the brother's name? That is sad. I can't remember the brother's name. He plays for Brooklyn. He took the last shot, and it was an air ball. Kevin Durant. Damn, thank you, Michael Jacobs. Michael Jacobs, thank you, sir. I looked at his face. I said, dude is tired, man. Dude is tired. KD, that's right. Thank you, man. He's tired. You look on his face and tell he's tired. A lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. Just in regular sports. And then now, times that by 100, and you competing against everyone on the globe? Wow. Yeah. So we're talking about the idea of working on your mental health. Do they have gymnasts? Of course, y'all already know on this channel, we don't say mentors. Do they have gymnasts with these younger women? Do they go through that? Do they meditate? Do they get centered? I don't know. I haven't been there with them. I don't know the routines, but I'm just saying. Someone to keep them centered and grounded. So the article goes on to say she was lugging around the pressure to make her fans proud. Some of the same fans that almost cursed the woman out on the internet. Or as she put it on Monday, she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders, and she was making it look easy until it no longer was. Wow. She said mid-air, she lost her train of thought, her concentration. She don't know how she landed or what she did. And then the same fans that cheer you on are the same ones that condemn you and want to burn you at the stake, as Soleil says. The same one that applaud you at the coronation will be the same ones at your beheading when they decide to behead you. All right, so in making the Sunday decision to withdraw from the team final competition Tuesday, Biles acknowledged the tremendous pressure she had been facing as the head star of the Olympics and said she needed to focus on her mental health, and it's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And all of us need to think about that. On our jobs, we need to think about that in our relationships. I've heard so many times women having babies, and from that 1 to 3 years old, it's like a lot on them, especially if you're a new mom. Sometimes you need somebody to just step in and take the baby while you just go reset, man. Am I right or wrong, sisters? Joe Mullins, you're right. It happens a lot in the NBA. A lot. She says we also have to focus on ourselves because at the end of the day, we're human too. Biles said, according to the Associated Press, we have to protect our minds, our body, rather than just go out there and do what the world wants us to do. She's like, no, I have to be the guardian of my soul and my spirit and my mental health. Everyone just wants a goal. Everyone just wants a performance. No. Biles, a 4-time Olympic gold medalist, said she was not in the right state of mind to continue the competition. Physically, I feel good, she told NBC Today show after she withdrew. Emotionally, that kind of varies on the time at the and the moment. Coming here to the Olympics and being the head star of the Olympics isn't an easy feat. So we're just trying to take it one day at a time, and we will see. I'm glad her teammates stood by her side, spoke up and spoke out. I'm glad other people from other countries spoke up and spoke out. I am glad that the parents that have children in these sports spoke up and spoke out. So to the ratchet ass fans that came against this sister, yeah. Y'all don't want to hear what I got to say about y'all. But anyway. No. We all need to take the time, sit it down, press the reset button. I was gone for a week last week. I had to press the reset button. Seriously, man. I had to go have my feet in my hands and my face touched water in a waterfall, natural water. My feet had to be in the earth. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you get tired of waking up that this person got shot. These 8 people got shot over here. So-and-so bodies found over here in the woods. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Everyone needs to reset. Yeah, you know something? Sometimes we do get caught up. We have to remind ourselves that we're human, but more so than that, still underscore Will 1500. We have to remind other people. We're human. Oh, give thanks, Miss Nikki, Miss Shady Lady. I got you. Thank you. So sometimes we just have to take stock of who and what we are and kind of take it from there and start looking at, taking care of ourselves. And I think that's for all of us, regardless of what environment we're in. She's in sports. Some other people could be in politics. Hell, coming up, reading the stories and knowing some of the artists in some bands and groups, hip-hop groups, R&B groups, sometimes being on the road is just too much. I think that happened to Salt and Pepper. Thank you very much, Quentin Central. That happened to Salt and Pepper. Sometimes it's like, I just got to stop. I got to go home and just get reset. I hit reset button. All right. Osaka, the number 2 ranked player in the world, stepped away from the French Open and withdrew from Wimbledon to prioritize her mental health. I do hope that the people can relate and understand it's okay not to be okay. I do hope that people can relate and understand it's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to talk about it. she wrote in a Time magazine article. It's all right. It's okay not to be okay. Every once so often I get on here, like the other day, I told y'all, nah, I'm not cool with this particular story I'm going over, and it's not sitting right with me. I don't feel, but we have to be able to be man enough and woman enough to admit it. And I am. I'm not cool with that. She said, Oprah said it well, Cookie Brown. Having time alone with your own thoughts, a very profound statement. Spot on, you must be from the town. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. So I'm sure we will understand Osaka's decision, Biles' decision. We understand what KD went through, putting mental health first, because if you don't, then you're not going to enjoy your sport, and you're not going to enjoy and going to succeed as much as you would like to. Biles said. And she's absolutely correct. I know I brush it off and make it seem like pressure doesn't affect me, but damn, sometimes it's hard. She laughs because it is hard. Quintessential, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Y'all might not think this is hard, like what I do on here. Wow. But you just have to know, with being responsible for everything you say for at least an hour a night in front of people like this, it's a certain degree of pressure. Made me, there's different ways you can run a radio show or podcast or whatever. I can do what some people do and don't come on, don't freshen myself up, don't look like anything, and just have a blank screen and talk to y'all. But I'd like to connect. I want to read what people are saying. I'm a people person. Huh? A PE song is being used in an establishment ad against Nina Turner. Send it to me. My phone number is 678-557-2919. Send it to me. I'd like to hear that. And I'm well aware of Nina Turner and the political work she's doing. So family, I'm not going to keep y'all. All right? Just know that it's very important for us to take care of who we are in the way we need to take care of ourselves. And some people may not understand it. I said to my firearms class the other day, just let me know if it's too hot. Stay hydrated. Just let me know, because we're handling firearms. Just let me know. Raise your hand. Just say, look, I need a minute. I'll take the firearms, sit down, get some water, get some rest. It is very important that we take care of ourselves. All right, family? All right. I'm ripping and running tomorrow. If I get a chance to come on, I will. So let's just be the best that we can be. You understand what I'm saying? Be the very best that we can be. The person, listen, I'm interested in being me. Every other person is taken. So I want to focus in on me. I want to be me because every other person is taken. Let me be the best grifter I can be. Because the divinity in me salutes and celebrates the divinity in you. Can we rock with that as we get off of here? Can we rock with that? Yes, I will be in Fayetteville, North Carolina, September. Yep, I'll be in Fayetteville. I will also be in Cincinnati in October. So, yes, things start to open up. I'm going to see how things look. So, I'll be in a couple of different places lecturing. All right. I love you all to life, family. It's Professor Griff. Make sure you'll get some resurrection formula. All right, and make sure you'll get some Serious Minds brain tonic. All right. Go to my website, www.professorgriff.me, and make sure you order a Public Enemy hat, cap, snapback. All right. All right, family. Come in Daleville, Alabama. I don't even know how to spell Danville. I don't know where that's at. But let's talk. All right, love y'all to life, fam. Peace. Salute. Ba 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 ba.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In today's climate, being safe is priority number one. With crime on the rise, we're all left with this magical question: how can I be safe and protect my family? Well, Professor Griff is offering a course that's similar to laser tag, but it's for adults. This safe and firearm-free course will train you in real-life scenarios so that you can avoid being a victim. This course is growing in popularity as a date night out. Add fun and excitement back into your love life, and the reviews are incredible. For more information, call this number below.